Hey everybody, what's going on? Me and Diane just got back from a cruise. It's been about, 3 days now. And we wanted to come online and give you what we thought about the cruise. And all the cruises that we've been on, I'm going to rate this right up there as one of my best cruises yet. I'm going to give it a solid 8. Solid 8.
A solid 8.
Yeah. What do you think you?
I say it's a 9.
A 9. She says a 9.
A 9.
What'd you like best about it?
Swimming with the stingrays at Castaway Cay.
Really? That was pretty fun. Yeah. Swimming with stingrays. Some footage I think y'all are going to like. We got a lot of footage. I mean, those of y'all that are watching these videos have seen us walking around the ship and saw me walking around the ship with my camera. I was just filming it all so I don't forget it. That's why we're doing this. Oh, don't forget it. Hello to our dinner mates, Jody and Maddie. You guys were great. We had a good time.
Awesome time with y'all.
Yeah, they're the ones that are sharing all their food with us. So when you see other people sharing their food, it's Jody and Maddie. Hey guys, thanks. It was a great time. We had a great time. We will remember it for the rest of our life. I hope you guys will. Thanks. All right. I already did the video there at the end of the cruise, the last night. So I've given you all my experiences. I'm going to let Diane talk a little bit more this time. So let's talk about the crew members, Diane. Who stood out the most to you?
I would say our person who serviced our room, cleaning our room.
Yes.
Rosa.
Rosa. I did shout out to Rosa. Yeah. Big hug to Rosa.
She did some wonderful animals for our stateroom. It was always clean. I mean, I think they go in there like 3 times a day. And it's always clean. Always clean. Servers, awesome. They were all good. I had my favorite Where I'm One. I forget his name.
Where One. Yeah, Where One.
Where I'm One. That isn't his true name. It's just the spelling of his name was very unusual. And I enjoyed him the best. He would see us at breakfast and say hi to us and made sure we had coffee or whatever. You know, they would bring you coffee and drinks. And so I really thought he was a great server. Had some problems and needed to sit down. They were out there. We were wanting to watch one of the shows. They were out there, grabbed him a chair, told him, "Here, sir, have a seat here."
Yeah, that was, God, what was his name, man? I don't remember his name, but he was a good guy, man. He took care of me several times. Gave me a place to sit. I will say that the service on this ship is as good as any other ship that we've been on. You can expect great service on Disney Cruise Lines from everything that you could ever imagine, from cleanliness all the way down to, you know, the actual maintenance of the ship. It's just there. Our stateroom, I showed you the stateroom. You've already seen the stateroom tour. It was awesome. It's the best stateroom we ever had, I think. The largest. I think the same one. It was the same one we stayed in when we were on the Dream. It's just that the Dream was our first ship we were on, and it was the one that kind of, I wasn't really there to document. I was there to experience it. So, but we do have. I mean, I did film some, not like I did this time. I think dining and shopping. I would say that we've got a good merch haul. I would say there was merchandise issues. That's why I'm giving this cruise a solid 8 until we get those problems resolved. And if we do, I'll be back to tell you. What about you? I mean, you did all the shopping. I didn't. I mean, you did all the shopping.
The merchandise was the one thing that I did not get was the 25th anniversary ears. This was the second sailing for it, so we couldn't figure out why they did not have the 25th years. So that was really a big disappointment. But as far as merchandise, they had everything from Louis Vuitton to Gucci to just all sorts of things.
Were people buying it?
Yeah, I'm sure there was several people that bought the higher end purses and luggage.
What about dining? I mean, let's talk about Animator's Palate. What do you think about the food quality there?
Oh, I liked it. I thought it was really good.
Okay, so we ate there twice, right? Mm-hmm. So it was the first night we ate there was different than the second night we ate there.
Yes.
Do I remember that? Mm-hmm. And they had different
food.
Food. Right?
Yeah.
So, which night did you like better?
I liked them both.
I liked the second night's menu better. I liked the second night experience better. The first night was kind of dull. But we also went there to open our cruise instead of going to Cabanas. We went there to open our cruise, which you saw. Then we went to the Royal Court.
The Royal Court.
And did you like the food there?
It was okay. I mean, it was good. I think what I ordered the lamb, and I don't know. I just thought it was off. I wasn't too hungry at that time, but I think it was me, not the food itself.
Yeah, I think the food once again was okay there. And then the Enchanted Garden.
Love the food at the Enchanted Garden.
I thought the food choices there were a little better. The food was good. You're gonna see all of those food reviews that we've done. And then we went to do the specialty dining at Palo and Remy. We've always eaten at Palo's. You've already seen the video. It's online about our Palo experience. Remy's coming up here whenever we get to it. We're only at night. All these videos that you've seen, it's only one night, one day already. Only one day. So we're coming up to Remy's. But I will tell you that I didn't think Palo was up to standard. Up to par.
It was okay food.
It was.
I think it was better on the Magic. The Magic?
It was better on the Magic. It was better on the Wonder. It was better on the Dream. It's what kept me going, and then all of a sudden we got to this Palo, and it was kind of like, blah. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they need to change their menu or what, but it just wasn't happening. Maybe it was the first night. Maybe it was just rushing to get there. Maybe it was just, I don't know. I was maybe expecting more because it was the first night dining. I don't know what it was, but Palo, I wasn't feeling it. I was giving it a solid 5 at best that day for me. It was me. I don't know. I'll tell you. Remy, I'm going to tell you now.
A 10.
Solid 10. We're probably not going to talk a lot about it because we did a lot of filming there. They really rock and rolled us. And
it was awesome.
It really was a good time, guys. They really did it up good. Let me see. We didn't do no room service this time, which is kind of unusual. We didn't do no room service.
Right.
I mean,
I think we're going to find that out.
We were just on a cruise. It felt like I was just on a cruise just like the other day. When I got on this cruise ship, it was just like I just got off of it. It was just, 3 months ago. Mm-hmm. We're going to get on the Wish in
3 months.
3 months. Are you ready?
Yes.
It's so cool. All right. And then, I don't know. It's just, maybe it's just the way things are sometimes. Cabanas.
Lunch was it was okay. It wasn't anything breakfast is always was the best at Cabanas. I mean, it's just they had everything good.
I would say, I would say breakfast in the morning at Cabanas is the best.
I enjoy the lunch, of course. All you can eat shrimp and
Crab legs.
crab legs. Yes.
That's what I eat. See, that's the thing, is I always eat shrimp and crab legs. I don't stray far from that at lunch, because I always think their shrimp is good, crispy, and solid shrimp. It's not at all soggy. Their crab legs are good. I can sit there and munch on those, maybe get a bowl of soup. I'm happy, right? But on this cruise, after like day 4, I decided to stray a little bit from the menu of what I normally get and started going off the menu, and I was kind of surprised at the selection that was out there. It really wasn't that good. And then when I did, the food that I did try really didn't appeal to me, so back to the shrimp I went. It's just the way it went for me, and that's no problem, because man, I love the shrimp, you know. They kept our tables clean and everything. I mean, what can I say? Cabanas, they do a good job. I mean, they're feeding a lot of people. It's as good as it can get. But is there room for improvement in food quality? Absolutely, there is. All right, Diane, let's talk about the very last thing we need to talk about, which is why we went on the Disney Cruise Line in the first place. Because there's no other reason to go on a Disney cruise other than to be entertained by Disney and all their shows and all of their puppetry and all of their character meet and greets and everything that has to do with entertainment. On the Disney Fantasy, I will give it a solid 10. What about you, Dan?
I also attend. The 3 shows that they have were just Broadway.
They were good.
Mm-hmm.
They were real
Very
good.
Yeah.
All of them were good. The genie was great. It was all just solid
funny.
Disney entertainment through and through. Can't really say more than that. I would hate to spoil it for anybody that gets on the Disney Fantasy, but I will tell you, it's a solid 10 entertainment on the Disney Fantasy. All right.
Right. The only thing we did not go to is like the magic shows and stuff.
We're not. We're just talking about Disney entertainment. Okay, Disney meet and greets with the characters.
Oh, that
taking
awesome.
pictures with the characters.
That was
anything Disney-ish. Solid 10.
Yes.
The shows were solid 10. Everything was solid 10. Even Animator's Palate, when they animated, did all that Disney-ish stuff. Solid 10. They need to do more of that. That was the one thing about the dining. Was there's really no plays or anything that took place during dinner, like on the Wonder and the Magic. Maybe they just do that on the smaller ships. Continue with the entertainment. The people that are outside of Disney, the musicians. I talked about the musicians. There was 2 of them solid 10, one of them solid 9, and then the other pair probably, I don't know, about a 5 or 6. I would say a great experience with the musicians that they had on board. What about you?
Yeah, I think the only musicians that I did not care for is the woman and man team. They just seemed always off key or not.
Some wasn't right.
Sync.
I don't know what was going on.
Just wasn't in sync or so. And for somebody who's not a musician, thank you. You could really tell that they were kind of off. I mean, it was very nice, but if it was more of a perfect gig, I think it would be okay. The gentleman that played by himself the guitar and sung, from country to rock to all sorts of music, he was really good. The woman violinist, I can't even remember her name, She was awesome, and so was the gentleman who was the piano player. Great pianist. So, yes, it was really nice.
So overall, I would give this a great experience, guys. I mean, for me, I would definitely get back on the Fantasy again. It was a great selling. The places that we visited, the itinerary was a solid. For me, it was a solid 9 for sure. I mean, U.S. Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands, and Castaway Cay. What more could you ask for? They were all beautiful. They all had beautiful sights to see. Wait till you see the video we have. It's going to be great. I hope everybody enjoys it. I know we are, because I can always go back and watch it anywhere I want. That's why I put it out there. And I hope it helps you decide if that's where you want to go, because it really is something special to see. Alright guys, well, we just wanted to put our thoughts out there before we forget about them, because everything happened but seems like so quick. It was in, out, here we are back in San Antonio, and back to work and back to living our life the way it is until
the next cruise.
The next cruise, which is 90 days from now. And then the next cruise after that. We've already got cruises lined up. I don't know where we're going after that, but I don't know. I'm thinking something bigger. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. Well, until next time, I hope you enjoy the videos.
Take care.
Peace. Hug somebody you love.